Dealing with a fussy eater can be a frustrating and stressful experience for parents and bubs alike. However, it's important to remember that picky eating is a normal part of child development and you can get through it with patience and persistence. Let's look at a few ways to deal with a fussy eating baby. Stay tuned. Hello, my name is Melanie McGrice and I'm a dietitian who specialises in fertility, pregnancy and infants in a period known as the first 1,000 days of life. This first 1,000 days from conception until the age of 3 is where genetic programming takes place to give your little one the building blocks for a healthy future. One of the most important things to keep in mind when dealing with a fussy eater is not to make mealtime a battle and to remember that force feeding is never the answer. Children may become resistant to new foods or textures if they sense that their parents are worried or stressed about them not eating and may develop food aversion if force fed. Instead, create a relaxed and positive atmosphere around mealtime and allow your child to explore and taste new foods without pressure. It's also essential to be consistent with mealtime routines, which means sticking to a regular schedule for meals and snacks. Children thrive on routine and predictability, and a consistent mealtime schedule can help to establish healthy eating habits. When introducing new foods, do it gradually, starting with small amounts and slowly increasing the serving size. Offer these new foods alongside familiar and well-liked foods so that your bub has an option to fall back on if they're feeling anxious, which is quite common and known as neophobia. It's also important to consider the texture of food. Usually there should be a texture progression from pureed foods at the start of your feeding journey to lumpy and eventually whole food pieces once eating has become well developed. Now, research has shown that there are a number of reasons why a bub will or won't accept various textures, but one of the main factors appears to be repeated exposure and allowing your bub to explore eating their food with their fingers. Remember that it can take up to 15 repeated exposures before your bub accepts a new food. So if they hate it the first time, don't be put off. Be patient and keep on trying. Now, this same study found that mum's reluctance to start solids due to her feeling nervous or stressed about the feeding process, especially when it comes to feeding food pieces, also affected texture acceptance. And another reason why mums may feel stressed is that they may think that their bubs are not eating enough. But the truth is that most healthy young children have a natural ability to self-regulate their energy intake, meaning that they can eat more when they're hungry and less when they feel full. Their appetite will depend on a variety of factors, such as how tired they are, their activity level, and whether or not they're experiencing growth spurt. So your best bet is to go with the flow and trust your bub to explore their food in a safe, supervised environment. Believe me, I know it's not easy when they're fussy, but by creating a positive atmosphere around mealtime, be consistent and patient with mealtime routines, and offering a variety of foods and flavours, you can help your bub develop healthy eating habits. For more information on introducing solids to your bub, feel free to check out some of my other videos on my YouTube channel, or head over to our social media page where we've got tons of useful information that will make your complementary feeding journey as healthy and stress-free as possible. Or if you still need further assistance, book a consultation with one of our dietitians. I'll put all of the contact details in the description box below this video. However well your bub is feeling, we are here to help, so feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Yeah, I think there's just a few stumbles in a lot of it. Put in front of him or her, and